Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Blue Couch Therapy. It's your boy, True, man. So, today we're talking about personal development. We're talking about the power of personal growth and personal development. The power of personal growth and development is really the change in your life that is going to take you from poverty to prosperity. Guys, that's why I document my journey, so that you guys can see. I wonder if you guys can see this while I'm here like that. It's kind of cool, right? We're documenting our journey from poverty to prosperity, and then once you realize self, you can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So when we really sit there and we engage and we talk about the power of self, personal growth is all you have. You're like, all you have in this world that you own is your body. You know what I'm saying? Your word and your balls, if you're a guy. But in all these things, it's just kind of like, it's interesting to see that, like, once you develop your life to personal growth, your life starts to change in ways that you never could have thought, never could have imagined. You start to find yourself living in a world of opportunity as opposed to living in a world of lack. Because when you start to develop your personal growth, or when you develop personal development, when you go down that path of personal development, you stop standing for bullshit. You stop allowing people to take control of you. You stop allowing people to tell you how to live your life. You stop allowing people to tell you how to feel, how to live, So it's like, when you're able to see that, you're able to love yourself. You're able to come to a position in your life where you can finally, for once in your life, slow down and say to yourself, okay, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want, Shuhagobi? What do I want? How do I want to live my life? And it's challenging because it can take some time. It can take some time to really figure these things out and to really see, like, what it is that is standing in your way, and what kind of things are standing in your way, and what kind of journey that you're going to be on, because once you kind of get the idea that you're on a journey, you're on a path, you're a spirit having a human experience, you're not a human having a spiritual experience. Is that, like, because your essence, you're the God force essence crammed into the human body. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, when I die, I'll be free. I will finally be free from this world of Caesar. So it's like, the road to personal development is going to be the longest road. It's the journey of your life. You know what I'm saying? It's the journey of your life story. That's why they want to write the biography about me. That's why they want to, to do all these things. They're going to see these tapes one day and they're going to say, this guy was a genius. So personal development, personal growth. And I think the funny thing is about it, is why I laugh, is because that is in all of you. That's in all of you. I think you guys are even more talented than me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here. People are like, where do you get the time to write all this stuff? Where do you get the time to write all this music? Where do you get the time to film all these videos? And I'm like to myself, guys, like, I just live my life. I live my life according to how I was meant to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I live my life in accordance to how I'm supposed to be. I'm doing my best to understand my numbers and my signs so that I can continue to build a life that is in alignment with who I am, for example, guys, I'm a teacher. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm here to empower people. I'm here to show people that there's another side of things. I'm here to show people to think outside of the box, and I feel as though that we all are here for a special purpose. We're all here for a special purpose. It's just a matter of us knowing what that purpose is, and then utilizing that to help people on this earth. And the funny thing is, it's like, once you know that, that's your personal growth. That's your gift. That's the reason why you're here, to share with the people, I hope this is not vague, but if it is, let me know so we can dial it in and do another one. That's something that I was reading about today in Star Child, where it was just like, sometimes I can be vague, and I'm trying to do my best to make sure I'm honing in on the information provided. So it's like, the personal growth and development is the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, your body is the cake, right? And if you don't eat the cake, or if you don't dress it up or whatever, the cake's just going to get moldy, it's going to get soggy, and then it's going to be nothing. But if you find yourself in a position where you recognize that you are everything, you recognize that you are a person, you recognize that you're not just a slave in the machine of the corporate environment, or you're a slave in the military industrial complex, you will see that there's so much that you can do. You can see that you can create heaven on earth. you know? So it's not a matter of waiting until you die to experience this freedom. It can happen now. It can happen right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a matter of detaching yourself from the things that keep you limited, the things that keep you bound. And you're only able to see those things when you go on that personal journey, when you go and you discover self-development, when you go and you try to unpack who you are and what it is that you came in this realm to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can live your life in fear. You can live your life small, trying to please others and trying to, you know, you can live your life small, trying to please others, or you can live your truth, you know what I'm saying? Or you can live in a world where you are your greatest gift, you know? And then as a result of that, like we say, out of one thing comes many. So when you realize that you're the greatest gift, then you'll be able to begin to explore those gifts, expand, and then use those gifts to create, to help other people find their gifts. You see what I'm saying? So in all things, let me just make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. Anything else I wish to discuss? Yeah, the power of personal growth, man. Power of personal growth. You can watch my interview with Audio Insights. The power of personal growth is really just your starting point to living your best life. Okay, guys, until next time, peace. I'm out.